All right, we'll get started. We have Hunter Dickinson and Kevin McCullar Jr. with us. Questions for the players? Yeah.
You guys answered the bell at early morning game. What were the challenges and what did you think of the game, the way it developed?
Yeah, we know it was an early start. We had to create our own energy out there. The fans traveled well for us, but really it was just on us to, get back in the gym, bounce back, after a short turnaround. I was proud of the younger guys stepping up and making huge plays down the stretch, and us older guys just tried to create some energy.
Yeah, Hunter, Kevin just mentioned it, but what do you think of the showing of your bench? They had a lot of good moments today.
Yeah, no, that's what won us the game right there. We needed that uplift from guys, especially Jamar. I think he, was the difference maker in the X factor out there. He guarded, he hit a big three, hit some big free throws, but especially on that defensive end, I think he's the X factor out there today.
Hunter, how eager were you to kind of atone, I don't know if that's a fair word, atone for yesterday's performance and the rebounding? I think you guys out-rebounded 45-35 today. How happy are you to see that?
Yeah, I knew I let my team down yesterday with my performance, and so I wanted to come out here and give them more defensively. I knew that's where I let them down yesterday, and so just trying to come out here with some more energy and really try to affect the game on both sides, but just try to go out there and do whatever I could for the team.
Guys, for both of you, can you just talk about how this 3 days went? Because obviously when you play the tournament, you get a day in between those games. You still have the same level of talent as if there were a Final Four here, but 3 games in 3 days, is this maybe even harder?
Yeah, it kind of brings you back to like the AAU days. You just got to wake up and just get to it. There's not really too much scouting or knowing your opponent too well. It's really just going out there and guarding and playing hard and playing for each other. And yeah, I think we did a great job. It was a fun tournament. It's a great competition.
Yeah, this tournament was crazy. Just to be able to go against the number 4 team and then the number 7 team right after that the next day in less than 12 hours. It felt like it was great for us. I think it was really good for the young guys to really experience some high-level basketball early on in the season because when you get down to the tournament and you keep winning, there's only going to be really good teams left. And so for them to be able to experience that this early and kind of grow from that will be big for us down the stretch.
Hunter, you had the first 2 baskets in that run that gave you guys the lead coming out of the 49-49 tie. Just what was going well for you guys during that run at the end?
My teammates, just finding me. We have a really unselfish team. Coach draws up some good plays for me, but it's really the guys out there being unselfish, being willing passers, giving me the ball in spots, and just trusting in my abilities.
Kevin, you guys played Tennessee last year. Describe what it's like playing with them, playing against them with their physical approach. It probably feels a little bit like the Big 12, but a little more so just because they're across the board, big, strong, collapse on. What's that like?
Yeah, when you play Tennessee, it's going to be a physical game. You're going to have to box out. It's going to be a lot of, hand checking, different things like that. You got to play through contact. And we knew that, playing them last year, we got a taste of that, and we knew it coming in today, what it was going to be like. So, yeah, they're a very good opponent, and it was fun out there battling with them.
It was more like a Big 10.
Big 12. It runs the nation.
Any other questions?
Kevin, Hunter called him the X Factor. Did you expect this from McDowell, and what kind of a player was he today, and what made you think he could do this?
Yeah, Jamar, he comes in the gym and works every day. He's staying in the gym, getting in extra work all the time. He's just, trusting the process. And, he's a young guy, he's learning his way, and he's out there, he's guarding, he's taking care of the ball and knocking down open shots. And that's what we're going to need him to do for us to win big games, and that's what he came in and did today.
We'll take one more question. Thanks.
All right, Rock Charles.